Now to get started with the training, I need to install the software, and the software we will use for the training will be the latest version, that is QuickBooks Enterprise version 2024 for desktop. So we are going to install this. You will find the link of this software with the resources section of this particular video. So just check the resources section. You will find a Word file which has a link directly connected to my Google Drive. So just download that. And after downloading, it will be a zip file. We need WinRAR software to extract that. So after installing the WinRAR software, you will see these three books kind of sign, and I'll just right click here and go to WinRAR and click here, extract to QuickBooks folder. So what it will do is it will extract this in a particular folder, keeping all the files within that folder. Now the zip file is extracted to a folder. Let's click on it and go to the software. It's basically with the keygen, so that's best for us so that we can practice in detail. Now I'll go to the folder, and here we have three folders. We have the keygen, we have the setup, and we have the read first document. So let's click on read first and first read the instruction. You have to disable the antivirus, or if you have any firewall turned on, we need to disable that. So I'm using Windows 11, yours might be different. So according to Windows 11, I'm showing you the option. So first of all, I'll write in the start menu, search Windows Defender, and I'll click on Windows Security, and here I'll first click on Virus and Threat Protection, and then I'll go to Manage Settings under the Virus Threat Protection settings and just turn off the real-time protection. Click yes. And now the default antivirus in Windows 11 is turned off, but if you have an external antivirus, you have to turn it off manually as well. Now let's write firewall here. So firewall and network protection. Go to firewall and network protection and click here and click on domain network and turn off the firewall. So after these settings are done, the next step is extract keygen.zip from the keygen folder. Copy the product from products.txt file and paste it in the keygen. So let's go here, just extract this. So here is the keygen extracted, and let's go to products. The version we will use is QuickBooks Enterprise. So just copy this and go to the keygen. Now still I'm seeing this message that these files cannot be opened. So just basic settings, I'll just close it for now and just right click here and go to the properties. And first of all, we will need to make sure that this file is not blocked. If it is blocked, then you will get here the option to unblock it. So here we have no option to unblock. Now the next step is I'll just go to the control panel and click on network and internet and go to the internet options. And then we will click on security tab, and then we will click on the internet and select custom level. Now I'll just scroll down to find launching. It starts from L. So just right here, launching applications, just click anywhere and type L. You will directly go to this option. So make sure that it is set to prompt. Yes, it is. Now let's click OK. And now we will go to local internet and click on sites. Just uncheck all of these and click OK. Now I'll click on the custom level, and again here I'll type L, and here I'll also change it to prompt so that it will ask you. Now I'll click OK. So it will ask you to confirm the change. I'll hit yes. And then we will finally go to the trusted sites. And again, I'll go to the custom level and go to the launching applications and unsafe files and make sure that it is also selected to prompt and click OK. Now one more is remaining, that is restricted sites, and go to the custom level and write L here and select to prompt. Now it was set to disable. Yours might be different, but it is set to disabled here. I'll change it to prompt. Click OK and confirm the change and apply. OK. Now let's try opening the file again. So let's double click or right click to run as administrator. As we can see here that it is in lots of folders. So the extension is too long. Here it says. So let's place it on the main folder here and let's launch it now. Let's launch it and click yes. Now you can see that we can access that. Click yes, and now it's working. Now the rest of the instructions are here. I'll open the keygen, which I have opened already, put the product code from the product.txt and click generate button. So let's go to the products, copy this and write here product number and click generate. Now here is the license number which we will use, and click validate here for the validation code. And you can also click here for validation code so that you can get up to 300 users validation plus property code plus all the information you need. Now we will use all of this details when we install QuickBooks. Alright, now that we have generated the key and the details about it, I've written it here. So let's go to the setup now and install the setup. Click yes. Now if this setup works fine for you, that's great. But if it shows you this message, it's very simple to resolve. I'll click OK for now and go to the start menu and write CMD here. Now here I'll write a command that I will attach with the link of this video, so you can just check that out. Now if you see an elevated command prompt error, just go to the start menu and you can just right click and click on run as administrator and hit yes. Now this is the elevated command prompt. Let's try here now our command, which is DISM / with a space online cleanup - image / restore health. Hit enter, and now you can see that it now worked easily. So this is the simple solution. If you see the command elevated prompt error, you just need to right click and run as administrator. It will take some time to install your whatever you're doing or installing. Okay, now it shows the operation is completed successfully. Let's close this, and now let's try and right click and reopen the setup. Let's see if it works or not. So let me just restart and check it again. Alright, now we will go to the setup again and let's try to install it. And now you can see that it works now. Run. And here I'll click on the license agreement. If it shows you the browser, just close this and click on I accept. Click continue. And here I'll copy and paste the license number and product details that I just copied on the notepad file. If you haven't copied that, you can follow the same procedure and generate the code again. So I'll just copy the license number here, paste it, and copy and paste the product number from here, paste it, and then click next. And I'll select the option. I'll be using QuickBooks Desktop on this computer. So click next, next, and install. Now just sit back, relax while it installs the QuickBooks Enterprise 2024 for you. Alright, now the installation is complete, and I'll click on Open QuickBooks, and you can select the industry specific type in which you are dealing. So I can select here either the Enterprise Solution General Business, or we can also select Manufacturing and Wholesale. But in this particular training, we will cover two assignments, that is a trading company assignment and a manufacturing company. So it's better to select the Enterprise Solutions, Manufacturing and Wholesale. Click next and click finish. It will take some time to configure. So it says here occasionally Intuit provides updates to QuickBooks that you can download over the internet. Would you like to update now? Click no. And internet connection not detected. Click on ignore or cancel, and now it will start the QuickBooks. But again, it asks you to activate it. Make sure to turn off the internet and then begin activation so that it can directly ask you for the validation code. Now, since we have already copied the validation code as well here, I'll just copy it from here and paste it right here and click on next. And now our product has successfully been activated. It is the latest version of QuickBooks 2024, and you can simply use it. So from the next video, we will start working on our first assignment.